everybody. So get your coffee, your tea, your soda, your booze, or whatever you drink while you're watching my videos. Anyhow, it's been a long couple weeks with the dentist. You can see I'm still a little swollen. Been to 2 dentists. You know, when I walk in, you're going to do what I want you to do with my mouth, or I'm going to go elsewhere. So, yeah. So that's just kind of person I am. I'm like that with my doctors too. But anyway, this is my 4th, I believe, TEMU. I had a little order come in last week. It had like 2 or 3 items. They're going to be included today. But this order, it may be my last. I'm just saying. So here's the bag. I think I ended up with 24 items in this order. And we're going to go through it. A few of the things I got because, you know, I rent a room and I pretty much live in my room. I have a refrigerator in here. I have a coffee maker, hot water boiler, yada, yada, yada. I spend most of my time in my room if I'm not out and about. So, I'll fix this real quick. Yeah, you can tell I'm just not into it. So anyway, let's get started on this TEMU package. I think I spent $24 and some change for this one. The last one, the one with 3 items, I spent $12 or $13. One item I will not be showing because it's actually a safe, and I do live with roommates, and I just don't want it to be known that that is a safe. But I'm going to tell you, if you run across any little safes on this channel, on TEMU app, they're worth it. We'll just leave it at that. So the last time that I was with TEMU, the last time I did a video on TEMU, I had gotten a pair of shoes. They were so comfortable, you guys, and I think I paid less than $5 for these shoes. So instead of wearing my Crocs, which I pay anywhere, if I get a really good deal, it's $35 to $40. If I don't get a good deal, you know, it can go up to $90, $100 for a good pair of real Crocs. And so these shoes were more comfortable than my Crocs. And so immediately I got on TEMU and ordered me another pair of these shoes. Unfortunately, by the time my second set came, the first set were already broken down, cramping my knees, my feet. I mean, it's like walking barefoot. I'd rather walk in sandals. So, but I'm going to show you them anyway. I think if there's something that you just wear out to go check the mailbox, maybe wear out to water the grass, and don't use them as primary shoes, they're probably perfect. I think they are referred to as garden shoes anyhow. They do break down really fast. The underwear that I got, that in the last couple videos I talked about, they fit perfect. The problem is they don't stay up. It's like the waistband is misformed or something. It's not a waistband. They just fall down. So those really weren't worth it either. Just saying. And as I'm going through this, I will try and update you on stuff I've used. Now that rice container with the little cup that I couldn't get it snapped on, that is totally worth it. I will, before I quit shopping on TEMU, buy me another one, because that would be perfect for pasta, for cereals, rice, all kinds of dry stuff. Crackers. I mean, anything pretty much that you want to measure. If you're on a consumption diet and you measure how much you eat, say cereal, and you don't want to eat over a half a cup of cereal, it's got the little measuring right on top. After you get it connected, the lid, and you get it in the first time, every time after that is very easy. Again, it very much worth whatever it was I paid for it. I don't think it was more than $3, but I will be buying another one. So before we get into the TEMU thing, I did try 1 or 2 of the items already, and I'll show you how it worked. But I am really looking, I've been looking for something else to make videos on. I mean, I could sit here and talk about anorexic, self-harming, narcissism, nomadic life, everything here on Tammy's channel. I mean, I haven't been on for over a year. We used to get all kinds of requests for certain subjects. The trolls have followed me over, so it's not like I can leave the comments open like I'd like to. But yeah, I really want this to be an open forum. So anything, I'm going to be doing jewelry showcasing. That should be in the next week or two. Everything that I show will be for sale. I will give you how you can purchase that for me, and the prices will be very good. It's something that I've been watching, I've been enjoying watching, and I know there are a lot of us women out there who like costume jewelry when we dress up, because it's not something you wear every day. It doesn't have to be, you know, pricey metals. It can be something that you put on with a little black dress to dress it up, and off you go, and you take it off when you get home. Some people collect antique costume jewelry, and so I'll be showcasing that probably in a week or two. I'm still waiting for my first order to get here, and I had to find out where to source it. So there's a lot of stuff coming up on my Coffee with Tammy channel. And I will be doing, I have a video I have to do today, so if you go over to RV Life and you see this shirt, know that I taped it right after I taped this one. I have something to talk about nomadic life over there that I think is kind of important, so hit me up over there. So anyway, well, let's get started. So I tried to remember the stuff that I had utilized and used. Now the earrings, you guys, I had one pair in for a day and they started already tarnishing. I had one pair in, it made my ears sore. I don't know that the pierced earrings are even worth $1 or $2 or whatever they charge. If I wear a pair of earrings and I go out on a date or I go out for dinner or bowling and I go to sleep with them, I don't expect to wake up in pain. Just saying. So I still have a couple more pairs to try out, and believe it or not, the bohos, the one I got 3 sets for like $1.98, those so far have been the pairs that have not hurt my ears. And I told you guys I'm sensitive to cheap metals in my ears. I have been since I had my ears pierced at 12. So yeah, let's see what happens with that. So without further ado, let's get on with it. So I'm going to do the order I got in last week that only had 3 items. Again, I'm not showing the safe. It's private. Just saying. I will show you the shoes again. You'll remember them. And I have to tell you, they're lightweight. They're soft. They're comfortable. They're breathable. And they were very supportive. There's not a lot of rubber in there. A little more or a little less than what's in our pair of Crocs. But these were so comfortable until 2 days before I got the second pair. And my feet started cramping, and all of a sudden I was feeling rocks through the bottoms already. And so for $5, I will use these until I can't use them anymore. I will use them just to check the mail or take out a bag of trash, or, you know, maybe go out to the garage to throw in laundry, but they won't be a pair of shoes that I wear every day. And being with my hips shattered on the left side, I cannot bend down and put on my Reeboks or my Nikes or any tennis shoes right now. I have to have the slip-ons. So if any of you know of a nice I have very high arches and I have very wide, short feet. So if any of you know of any shoes that accommodate, you know, bad bones, I guess, arthritis with high arches, fat feet, short feet, yeah, hit me up in the comments. I'd love to hear about them so that I might give them a try. But, you know, for wearing them here and there, they're definitely worth the $5. Just saying. Okay, the next thing I got that day, what else I got back here? Oh, I got a doggy blanket for Oliver. I think I paid $2.90 for this. It's very soft and plush. Oh, the wash right. It's very soft and plush, but I have to tell you, it's a good thing that Oliver is little. Yeah, this wouldn't be much, yeah, this wouldn't be big enough for anything more than maybe a 5-pound dog. if that. I mean, you might even want to go into the teacup department. It's very soft, very soft. Oliver will fit on it for now. You know, he'll like it. He'd probably like it more than a pillow, because a pillow tends to roll off because he's not heavy enough to make a dent. But it's a cute little pillow. There's a bunch of colors you can pick from. It's very soft. Ooh, very soft. You'll snuggle with it. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to try that out on Oliver's den. Okay, so now let's get into this week's. So you guys know the Mr. Clean Magic Scrub Sponges? I love those. My daughter had the proclivity, I don't spit that word out right, to draw on the walls when she was a little girl. Now she's almost 30, but that's when they first came out with them, and that's when I used them, because I could clean the Crayola markers. This kid drew. It's a wonder I survived that child. But she drew on the wall every other day. So, yeah, you punish her, take her crayons and her markers, and she'd find something else to draw on the wall. But these Mr. Clean Magic Sponges, these are not Mr. Clean, but they worked amazing. They didn't take the paint off my wall. They didn't leave a mark. All you have to do is wet the sponge, rub it. It takes a ring out of a tub in a heartbeat. Cleans the bottom of your pans. So when I was on TEMU on my last order, I noticed that they had 10 of them. 10 of them for 88 cents. The Mr. Clean sponges run like 2 for $5, 2 for $6, and that's the last time I bought them a couple years ago. So 10 of them for 88 cents. Yeah, if they leave a lasting impression either way, I'll let y'all know when I do use these. My roommate's excited about them because he loves them. I meant to talk to you guys about the little wash rags that I got. And I'm not talking the wash rag that was like half the size of a wash rag. I'm talking the wash rags that had the little loop that you could hang and dry them. Well, I was excited to try them because they're really soft. So I washed them, took one in the shower, soaked it up, and you guys, there's no grip power. It slid everywhere and didn't wash my skin. So to wet them with just water and use them, you can pretty much hang on to them enough to wipe stuff down. But to wash your body and put soap on them, to do dishes with them, you're not hanging on to that rag. So to me, those wash rags were not worth it. They're worthless. Unless you want to just use them for dust rags. And I don't even know if you could use like a polishing spray with them, they would hold, because I'm telling you, I could not hold on to that wash rag when it's soap on it. I got no friction and no wash power. So that was one thing that I wanted to update you on, was those wash rags, because that was a real disappointment. So one of my roommates, the 31-year-old, is a musician. I'm fond of musicians. My ex-husband, my husband, whatever you want to call him. He's a musician. He was a musician in Vegas for over 40 years. My real father and my uncle played banjo and guitar together every weekend when I was a kid growing up and sang. Yeah, Hank Williams. For those of you who are close to my age, you might not understand. So anyway, they had picks, a bag of picks. And I think that they're a bunch of colors, different thicknesses, because musicians, you know that some songs you want them thin and some you want them a little thicker, a little more tension. So for 20 of them, I spent $1.28. And I haven't given them to him yet because I wanted to put them on the video. But yeah, I'll see how he likes them. I mean, they're not the expensive ones, but I do know that they're different thicknesses, and I know that's important being married to a musician. So yeah, not bad. That's a lot of them. We'll see how he likes them, right? I'll reach behind me to see if I got anything else, because I got a bag full. Now some of the stuff this time I didn't get just to review it and to talk about the cheapness of it or what I felt about it. I got it to use it, because some of the stuff I just, you know. All right, let me just be blunt. When I signed up for TEMU, they said first-time users can get this little washing machine for $5.98. You guys, I never got that. I never got any first-time user gifts or discounts. The minute I signed up, they threw up the page. As I started scrolling, the page disappeared, and I've never seen it again. And I never got my sign-up gift, ever. And now, in the beginning, I got $5 off of a $10 order. I got $5 off a $20 order. Now, it's $5 off a $100 order. You can't find enough junk on this thing to buy $100 worth of stuff. I don't think... You know, I really hate to give a bad review. I don't think a lot of this stuff is worth it, you guys. It's just cheaply made. And, yeah. And their descriptions are not forthright. I'm not impressed. I'm not kidding you. My phone goes off at least 20 times a day between texts and emails. A TEMU trying to get me back on their site. And then once you get there, you've got to hit that exit button 3 times just to get out of there. And it's the same thing over and over and over. You know, I was looking for a jewelry, a gem tester. I found it on TEMU, and it was $1 more than Walmart. The same exact tester. And I'm like, so is this really a deal? At least if it doesn't work, I can just walk over to Walmart, drive over, and return it. Simple. Get another one. So, yeah, I'm not impressed. Let's just put it that way. I'm just not impressed. So anyway, some of the stuff I got in this bag was stuff I really wanted for myself. And not just to try out, because if the jewelry would have been decent, I could have been selling that on my Poshmark. If the jewelry would have been decent, I could have been putting it on my videos. I mean, and selling it, you know, but when it's not worth the dollar you paid for it, you really can't sell it. Seriously. Okay, so much rambling. So this is a bag holder, 79 cents. You put it over like your door in the kitchen, open it up, and it'll hold those little grocery bags, you know, the food bags that you get from the market that are some kind of plastic. For those of you who still use them, a lot of us, I save a milk carton, I try to recycle. I try to do reusable bags, but when I'm cooking and I'm sitting there prepping my vegetables and stuff, I thought this might be ideal to hang that bag from, because this would go on the door. You hang the bag around it to throw the discarded vegetable scraps in, throw it away. So we're going to try that. See how that works? It's real flimsy. I mean, yeah, I don't know that it would hold 5 pounds of potato peels. It's worth a try. That's a really cheap price. Then I got 2 of these, and these set at a different angle. You could use these to hang on dresser drawers. There's 2 of them, so we're just going to put one down. You can use these to hang on dresser drawers. Put wash rags over them to drain. In the bathroom, put them over your door. Put your wash rags there to drain. Your tub. I mean, you can put these about anywhere. So you could have a draining cloth. I imagine you could put the plastic bags on here as well. Again, they're not really heavy duty, but it's worth a try. I do have to dry my towels and my wash rags in my bedroom because I share a bathroom and I don't like leaving my stuff in there. So I'll let you know how these work. I got 2 of them. Get it over there. I should have pulled out one of those sponges, eh? Let me see. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. I'm coming. Ah, here I am. Yeah. Okay. Let me get out one of these sponges. They seem and appear to be as thick as the Mr. Clean sponges. Yeah, they are. They're the same thing. They are a little thinner than the Mr. Clean sponges. You have to wet these guys pretty much. It's like it's better than using cleanser. I found them better and less destructive. So, yeah, I thought I would show you the thickness. So they're probably 3/4 of the thickness of a Mr. Clean sponge. Next, onward. Okay, so this little contraption, this cost me 68 cents. This is a nice thick rubber, heavy duty. Let's see if I can get it open now. Okay, so what this does is in your kitchen or your bathroom, you got little belts here. You can, pop it down. Let me see here. Let me see if I can get this done backwards so you can see how I'm doing it. So I'm putting it through the hole, okay, and then through the belt loop, and then you would hang that circle over your faucet. So in this little thing here, you could put your sponges, your wash rags, your dish rags, all kinds of stuff. You could put this in your bathroom, hang your toothbrushes over it, put your toothpaste in it. I mean, this can be used over a doorknob, even out boondocking. I gotta tell you, some of the stuff I look at, boondocking goes through my mind. How can I utilize that and save room? So this, I'm looking forward to trying. Like I said, it's not bendable. It's nice and heavy duty, and it's got holes in the bottom for draining. You know, you put your water. If you put your sponge in something that doesn't have a drain holes, it's just going to get all slimy and stinky and nasty. And you know, let's just face it. There's nothing in the world worse than a smelly dish rag. Ugh, you can't get the smell off your hands. It's horrific. It's horrific. And getting some people to understand that is almost impossible. And I'm paranoid. When I worked in Vegas and I was a restaurant manager, I had to take health classes at the health department, and they taught us about food-borne illnesses like salmonella and all those. And people just don't realize how fast in nasty sponges and rags that can breed and really mess you up. And a lot of people think to rinse their wash rags or their sponges in real hot water. No, you wipe some in cold water and make sure you get all the soap out, because warm water breeds bacteria. Just a little FYI between me and you. So anyway, I'm kind of looking forward to trying that. Right. Okay, so this, sticking with the sink, this was 28 cents. This is called a faucet cover. So at the base of your sink, where you have your two little knobs, your kitchen sink, and ours is tall and comes up, putting sponges and stuff there, or dish rags, or they should be drying, but they're not. You could put this around the base, and you would have a plastic to keep the back of your sink from getting all nasty and gunked up. Just wash off the rubber backing. It's got little slip guards back here. This is a nice thick rubber, you guys. It's got a little ledge thing here. I look for, and this is, I guess, supposed to bend down over the sink. This little flap. I'll find out how it works. But again, I'm thinking about boondocking, and I do have a little sink in my van, and where the water can be pumped up from underneath, and this would be really nice to keep things a little cleaner, because when you're out boondocking, things get dirty really fast, especially in a minivan. Just saying. Let me get a drink here. Alright. I want my teeth back. I'm hungry. Okay. I have an Amazon. I have a smart TV. I think probably 90% of us do. I traded in my great big one for a 24-incher for the van, so that I could take it out while I'm boondocking, and I do. And off of just rabbit ears, not even hooked up to my internet, I get like 60 channels out there, so can't beat free TV. This was $2.24. My roommate had bought one off Amazon. He paid $8. No, I'm too cheap. So anyway, it has a little handle. We're going to sit here and put my Amazon Fire Stick remote in there and see if it fits. Alright, here we go. Let's push it down. Purple's my favorite color. Oh, this looks more like a fuchsia pink. It's supposed to be purple. This is a fuchsia pink to me. I'm glad I didn't get pink. It's probably Barbie pink. Can't do Barbie pink. Just can't. Alright, yeah. So, let's see. I guess it's going to take some stretching. Yeah. I don't understand why this don't line up. It's just not lining up at all. It was a waste of money. I should have spent the $8 at Amazon. Yeah, it's not lining up at all. And I think I got it pushed down as far as I can. But even my little 4 buttons on the bottom, see how they didn't line up? None of this lined up. So that was worthless. Just saying, I was excited about it too. I told him, ha 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 ha, I got one. I could have got 4 for what you paid. Now to get it off. I'll get it off later. That was a ripoff. Turn my TV on. Okay, so much for that. See, that's the stuff I'm talking about. And you know, once you've ordered 100 items, I've ordered 100 items from this place, so I've spent at least $100, right? Just saying. Okay, so this is either blackout curtains to block off my, and I already have one, but I wanted something that was a little nicer, looked a little, oh, excuse me, a little more made for the duty at hand. This is $4.47, whatever this one is. I ordered a couple of things. Yes. These are supposed to, gotta love it. Okay, these are supposed to go all the way down my bucket seats. There's supposed to be a hardware kit with this. Oh, there is. Okay, these are the blackout curtains for behind my seats in my minivan, blackout, so that the sun doesn't come in. I should have got a flashlight. Let's see if the sun really stays out. Like I said, I have real blackout curtains in there right now. They're heavy, they're thick. When I want to drive, it's a pain to get them out of the way. And since this one came with the hardware and it covers both sides, it's really not that as long. This was supposed to be like 56 inches long. It did have that number. This is not 56 inches long. And I'm guessing maybe 2 feet at max. So, yeah. Because I have tall seats in my van, and if you go up to the ceiling, this will probably come, it won't even come to the arms. I'm telling you guys, I just don't see the value in this company. And you guys can hate me for it, I don't care. But I'm giving my honest opinion. So, yeah, they're not really, yeah, I can see right through them. I don't see these blocking out no sun. They're not blockout curtains. They're very thin, kind of a vinyl, thin, cheap vinyl. So anyway, I got those. Spent way too much money. I think $5 was too much for that. It should have been $1. So anyway, I will put these up and report. But I don't see me using them because A, I use my blackout curtains behind my front seats. One, to keep the cold out or the heat, because in the front of your minivan or any van, you've got 3 huge windows where the sun can come through. Windows leak, you guys, I don't care how many. I mean, I have the thickest window coverings made out of cardboard and the bubble wrap stuff, silver bubble wrap, whatever you call it, and front seats get so cold or so hot, and when I put up my blackout curtains, it really does keep it 10 degrees warmer in the back and 10 degrees cooler than if I had no curtains up there. So on 10 degrees may not sound like a lot to you all, but when you're living in the middle of nowhere, it could really be a matter of comfort and non-comfort. So I don't see those doing the job that they're expected to do by people who buy them. Just saying. Okay, this was a whole 89 cents. This is like a cloth hamper. Storage for clothes, stuff like that. I wanted black. They didn't have black. But it has a little window here in the front, so you can see what you have in there. I got the big one. Now, I seen a lady on YouTube who got the big one, and hers was like 3 times this size. This I would say would be more like the size of a regular clothes hamper in a bathroom. It does have handles. I don't know how well those handles will last on this fabric. It's really hard. It's like a paper fabric. I think you guys would understand that. But it is wide. I will use this to store away hoodies, jackets, sweaters, hats, gloves, winter pajamas, blankets, stuff like that is what I'll use this for boondocking. Always looking for storage. And it will fit under my seat where my seats used to be because I had stone goes and I took them out. This will fit under there perfect so as not to take. I could even use it for dirty clothes. You know, that's another problem you have when you're boondocking. The inside seems to have an extra layer of paper fabric. Nice and big, I have to say. I don't, you know what, the reusable grocery bags that you buy, the fabric kind of ones, are made better than this. And that's just the fill of the fabric. So anyway, I will keep you informed on this. But again, I kind of got this for storage for when I'm out boondocking in my storage compartments where my seats used to live. Okay, unload. Okay, you guys see me get diamond art. I am into diamond art. I get it in little bags. It's really hard to keep those bags contained. Especially when you're as clumsy as I am, okay? I spent 99 cents for this. It's got compartments for you to put your beads in. And it's in like compartments of 5. So after you open your little diamond art diamonds, you can put them in each one. And then just pull out like reds and oranges, greens and blues, pinks and purples. But there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 35 individual, and more than enough to hold the little diamonds that come in those little bags. And you don't have to worry about them spilling or getting all over the place. And this is not like you have to open the whole thing and use them right out of here. You can take out the individual slots. And this is a nice heavy-duty plastic. I look forward to this. I'm hoping this. Let me open one of these little ones before I say too much more. See how hard the little ones are to open. Because if they're hard to open, you could spill something opening them. No, they're not hard to open. See, look. They just pop open. I really think this will be worth it for my diamond art. So, something I do to relax, get rid of the anxiety. And, you know, truthfully, you can only read so much. Especially when you're out boondocking. So, next. So, years ago, I used to make my own Christmas gifts. And I would take towels, kitchen towels, new ones, and sew them. And make them with a drawstring so that you could hang them inside your kitchen. And the plastic bags that you get from the grocery store, you know which ones I'm talking about, you can stuff them in, pull them out of the bottom. I made those for family and friends a lot. They wore out, they'd asked me to get more. So I thought, you know, I really need one. I'm not in the mood to make them. So I bought this one. So it does have what I used to put on the bottom of mine. It's got where you pull them out of the bottom, because as you stuff them in, you can pull them out. It has a handle. It is see-through. It's not. It's a heavy-duty plastic. It's not a fabric. It's kind of meshed down here on the bottom. I'll probably hang this over my bedroom door so that my little bags are available if I need them when I'm leaving or something. be perfect for in my van because I use a lot of those for hanging trash bags, you know, and then I move my little trash bags into a big trash bag that I store outside in a container till I get to town and I can dump my trash. But yeah, so that's pretty much what that's for. Again, I had boondocking on my mind when I bought this item, and maybe next time I won't be so lazy and I'll just buy a kitchen towel and make my own. Just saying. Buy from the Dollar Tree, you know, buy from the Dollar Tree. I don't know what came out of that. I got an empty bag. I have to figure that out. So, you know, we all know we're not supposed to use Q-tips in our ears. Now, I'm notorious for using Q-tips in my ears. I used to be a swimmer. On swim team, dive team, when I was in high school, I water skied, or used to water ski. I've had issues. I have a deaf ear. I popped an eardrum diving several times. But there are times when your ear itches. And I know you all can relate. Everybody can relate to your ear itching inside. This was 78 cents. This is got a little spoon on the end. And so when you itch your ear, if there is wax buildup, and that's usually what makes your ears itch, you're not pushing it in towards your eardrum with a Q-tip. You can actually get it out. This will fit on a keychain. I actually, when my father was alive, he was constantly itching his ears. I bought him a matching set of 14 karat gold toothpick because he was always picking his teeth, and an ear scratcher, and it has a little, let's see, it has a little loop on the top. Let's see if I can get that off me. A little loop on the top where you can put it on a keychain. It's available. Now my ear itches. And I'm really anal about keeping my ears clean anyway. So anyway, I thought that was really cute. It's silver tone. Do I think it's real silver? No. I bought my dad real gold. Maybe one day I won't be so cheap and I'll buy me a real silver one. So I'll put that there. So that was really cute. Okay, these you can get at the dollar store. This is small compared to the one you get at the dollar store. This is $1.18. Again, I live in a bedroom, and I'll show you in a minute. I hang my purses off of these kind of things on the mirror because, you know, he's really done a really nice job in this house redoing the walls. He's done all the walls, remudded them, painted them. I don't want to put any nails up for him. But over the door, over my mirror, I can hang purses, hats, belts, gun belts, because you all know I carry, and make some room. In my van, I have a divider, I have a board, it's a cork board, that goes against my one window. It has that much of a ledge. This would be perfect for hanging on there and being able to hang my gloves, my hats, and stuff like that for the winter time, or if I need it time, you know, instead of having to go outside and open up the trunk and get my stuff out or dig stuff out from underneath the bed. Some of the stuff I just like at VIT to be able to reach over and grab. Even put a wash rag there, or hand towel on the bottom. So 78 cents. Like I said, it's not as big as the one you get at the 99-cent store or the Dollar Tree, but that's okay. My minivan ain't that big, so I'm okay with the size, in other words. Okay, what else? Okay, you know, I normally do a lot of cooking, and if I ever quit renting a room and actually get a real apartment and quit living most of the time in my van and sometimes in my home base, I'll have a kitchen again. This cost me 8 cents. I like to bake, and I like to make breads and sauces and all of that, and rubber spatulas are important to me. Cakes, puddings, you know, stuff like that. Making your Alfredo, I like to go around the pan. It's really flimsy. That's okay. I like them that way. It's got a little hook. The only thing that bothers me about that, it's really, you don't know how long that'll last without splitting. but I got me one of those for 8 cents. It'll fit in my van for boondocking. Just saying. If I want to mix up my rice and beans, nice little utensil for that. Okay. One of my favorite foods, by the way. Okay, this item cost me 88 cents. Some of this plastic is... I wish some of the stuff made was made out of some of this plastic. 88 cents. This is a little knife. I thought it stayed out. It's got a little hole. Can you see the hole? It's got a little hole at the top. Yeah. You guys, I can use a Canon. I just am too lazy to dig it out. A Canon, yeah, to do my videos. It's got a little hole you can put on a keychain. Little feeties. And this is a razor blade. And I guess I kind of like that it's spring-loaded. Because after you're done using it, open your boxes. Just let go of it. 88 cents is not a bad deal, I think. I have big ones, but that's really nice for opening things. Okay, what's next? I did venture into some of the rings since the earrings were such a flop. Thought, well, might as well try the earrings. The ring I have on now is a white topaz, and it's silver, 925. You know, I like silver or white gold. Those are my two colors. This one already looks kind of tarnished. This was 97 cents. I wear size 7. So this is a very pretty little ring. Oh, let me see if I can get that to focus. Let me touch this. See if it'll focus for me. Okay. It's just not focusing, is it? Gonna be a pain. Pull it back a little more. Anyway, it's got the little heart. It's got a little heart. I don't know why that's not focusing unless it's my glasses. Hold on, let me move my glasses. Oh, it's kind of focused. Anyway, yeah, let's see if we put it in a circle. Let's see. Yeah, I'm experimenting here, guys, with my phone. I'm telling you, I should just dig out the Canon. Okay. Anyway, it's got a little heart. It's got rhinestones. It's silver tone. No maker, of course. It's cheap. Let me take off my uncheap ring. Okay. Size 7. I wouldn't even say this is a true 7. Yeah, this is more like a 6. Because I wear a 7. So it's a pretty little ring. I will probably throw this in a Poshmark grab bag. Gift, you know, as a gift. As an extra. I better leave that off. So, yeah, it's a pretty little ring. You know what? I think if it was real, or at least CZ and silver, I think it would be gorgeous. The fact that it's not a true 7 kind of pisses me off, but yeah. Nothing seems to be the same size as they say on this shopping app. So anyway, there it is. It's a pretty little ring. Like, again, I don't know that I can get it to focus. Alright, promise next time I'll dig out the Canon. Okay, so again, thinking about boondocking, I spent 39 cents for these. Again, these are over the door holders, over the mirror, over whatever you can put it over. These are really, actually kind of sharp. These are kind of frightening to me. I got 3 of them for 39 cents. They fit over the door. I got them for boondocking. When I put my blackout curtains to block out the front of my van, I like to hang these. I put a clock on them. I put my headlamp on there. Stuff that if I can just grab on my way out the door. But like I said, these edges are really sharp, you guys. I mean, listen. Can you hear it? Yeah, it's almost like you could use it to cut something. I think I prefer the plastic ones from 99-cent store. Okay, onward. Still would like to know what came out of this bag. Guess we'll figure that out. So then I had gotten Poshmark. I like to leave little personal notes and thank you stickers, thank you cards. I like to give little gift bags of odds and ends, stuff like that. For 28 cents, I got, 250 stickers. They're not very big. I'm guessing, well, oh, it's still in there. I have a measuring tape. We'll measure these in a minute. Hang on, let me find that measurer. Yeah, I finally got me a little plastic. I don't know what happened to my metal one. I used to have a little metal. This I paid 78 cents for. It is a measuring tape for measuring jewelry and little things. We'll see how big those stickers are. I can get it out of the bag. Okay, 78 cents. I probably should have ordered a couple of these. And if you pull it out, it stays. Push the button, it goes in. Okay, so let's open these stickers. This is also good for labeling my bends in my van when I'm boondocking. Like I have a bend that's just electrical wires. I have a bend that's like hats, belts. I mean, medicines, teas, foods, stuff like that. Being able to use these little stickers to label my bins on what's in them, so I'm not having to open and dig out every one of them. Again, I'm thinking boondocking. Okay, so these are just under 5 inches. Just under. I don't know if we can even see on there. Yep, gotta pull out the Canon. It's gotta be my glasses. Okay, see, just under 5. We don't want the lady who was screaming about, you're blurry. Bitching at me again. Coming at me in comments. Woo! Scare me. So anyway, that I'm looking forward to using because I do use a measure, especially when you're shipping stuff. So, stickers, measurer, cutter, anything I got is stuff I feel like I could use. Okay, this was 88 cents, and again, I'm thinking about my Poshmark out boondocking. There's plenty of times when I need to just snip something open and I have to dig for scissors. And these, right? And it's got a little guard on it. But let's see how well these snip. Let me get some plastic. Let's see how well these snip. Yeah, they're pretty sharp, guys. So it would be able to cut a tag off or whatever. Yeah, kind of cute, huh? Okay. Doesn't take up much room. When you live in a minivan, you don't have a lot of room. Okay, that's what this is. Okay, so I scratch out my labels on everything. And if I get into the jewelry, buying the jewelry boxes, and I want to open them in front of you guys, I'll be using the Canon. I don't want you to see the address, obviously, because I have a P.O. box for correspondence, but for personal use, I use my address. So I opened this when I got the bag, and I used it. Now, I used it on this bag to block out my address, and as you can, sorry, it falls out of there. And as you can see, it worked. See? So we're gonna do it over here. It's kind of sloppy right now, I'm sure, because it's really wet with ink. So if you just rub it across, rub it up and down, it's gonna black it out so that nobody can see your stuff. I know I dropped something. dropped something down here. I don't like I got it all. I'll probably find it after I get off. So anyway, yeah, that's to hide my address. I have another ring. I thought I had 3 rings. Let me see, what did I drop? Probably, yeah, I did. Here's the 3rd one. Probably dropped more than that. What's this one? Empty. Okay, this was $1.07. Let's use my trusty dusty scissors. Of course, it don't work on TEMU bags. There it goes. Okay. So I bought this little ring for $1.07. Now, it's a really cute little ring. I like dainty. I'm not one to wear big gaudy stuff normally. Again, this is not a 7. This is a 6. Oh, let's see if I can get that to come in. I am really having an issue with this today. Hide my face. Move my glasses. So it has little pink stones. Very light pink. Pink is my 2nd favorite color. Again, I'm kind of sad that it doesn't fit my finger because I wear 7. So this will also be given as a gift in one of my Poshmarts. But it's a cute little ring. There's no maker, of course. I don't even know if it's, yeah, I don't know how long it'll even last. It's at least thin and it's not big and gaudy like the first one. You could tell it was really fake. Just saying. Okay, let's open this one. I think this is my last item, guys. Yeah, these aren't working so good on this. Working so good on plastic. I'm going to put them away instead of wasting time. Okay. This is also a pretty little ring, size 7. I wonder if it'll fit. It's my birthstone. My birthstone is aquamarine. It's a bunch of little hearts and a couple little clear rhinestones and some little blue ones. It's actually a very pretty little ring. Let's see if we can get that to focus. Let's just touch it. Okay, come on now. I really hate having these days. Seriously. I know that doesn't even show the... This doesn't even show the blue stone. Well, maybe. That is so blurry. Oh my God. And that doesn't show the blue stone. That heart is a blue stone. On the sides are all little blue stones. Yeah. Sorry, guys. So anyway, and I can already tell that it don't look like it's big enough. Yeah, it might be. I'm not going to force it. Because the last thing I want is something really cheap on my finger that I can't get off. So, yeah, it's not bad. I'll, again, use that as a gift. Put my expensive ring back on. It's dirty, but it's on. Ta-da! My 7. So, I think I got everything. When I turned the bag upside down, I thought I dropped something. Let's see, what's this? I did! I'm feeling like there was something I'm missing. So anyway, I am also a sewer. Right now in my van, in my minivan, for my bed, I have memory foam, and I have it covered, and on a board bed I made. And so I want to make a nicer cover for it, and yeah. So yeah, I do sew. I hand stitch. I carry a sewing kit with me when I'm out boondocking, and I got this thimble. The thimble was 9 cents. Goes around. It's not a full cover your finger thimble. No, it's just enough to push it through. So yeah, it's adjustable. You guys in the back. Yeah, really either my glasses are dirty or this was like the blurriest, the blurriest video I've seen in a long time. So anyway, yeah, what a mess. I don't, unless I find something that I think, after those blackout curtains for the minivan, Noah is the name of my van, it's a girl. After the blackout curtains, first of all, they're not the length they were advertised at. Second of all, they're so thin. Yeah, I could say something rude, but I can control myself. They're very thin. I don't see them blocking out any sun, any heat or cold. I'll be really picky what I buy. If I buy anything else from TEMU, you guys, I look so forward to not being woke up at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, and all day long to text messages, save $5, and you get there and all they do is take you right to a buy me page, you know, or save $10 now, and you go in there and there's 1,500 products. What do you say? And none of them cost even $10. So, or are they worth it? So, you know, I'm really over the TEMU taking over my phone. Yeah, I am. If I was out boondocking, I'd be really furious because I have to use my solar to charge my phone. I have to use my internet to go there to get rid of it. I'd be probably really upset of the amount of email and text messages that I get on a daily. I look really forward to getting that app off my phone. Because if I can buy the stuff I want for my jewelry boxes at Walmart for $1 cheaper, why am I buying from TEMU and waiting 2 weeks? My last order, you guys, was so late they gave me $5. These people that say, oh, I get it days, 3 days, 4 days. No, I have never gotten my order but 1 day early. Even this order that I just opened was the last day that it was expected. Nothing comes on time. Out of 4 orders, 1 of them wasn't on time. Out of 4 orders, 1 of them was a day early. The other 2 landed on the last day, because they give you like a 5-day window. It'll be delivered from here to here. You know, yeah, I'm not impressed. And if these people want to get on here and talk about how impressed they are by random junk, because it's junk. Sorry. I can't get on here and lie, and when I don't believe it. But out of the $100 of stuff that I've bought, I'd probably say 10, 12 items are worth it. You know, the little strainer that I bought in my first video that goes across the street, the sink for draining vegetables after you rinse them or throw in silverware, or your coffee cup, that's kind of worth it. It's cheaply made. Do I think it'll last a long time? No. No. I'm actually looking for a metal one because I don't expect it to last. Now, if you have nothing better to throw your money away on than $1 this, that, and gadgets that are cheaply made, that are falsely advertised on their size, made to believe that it's bigger than it is, better quality than it is, look around. You can get it cheaper somewhere else. At least you can get it from a reputable, and you're not waiting for Japan to give you your money back. I mean, China. Sorry, Japan. You're not waiting for China to give you your money back. And that's another thing. Am I a trader? You know, right now, China got how much of our percentage of our lands do they own? How much of our oil are they? I mean, come on. Are we supporting them? I mean, you know, I could get into some really deep stuff. But I am, you know, frugal. I like to save $1. But I only like to save that $1 if it's worth it. Now, even the 99-cent store, don't get me wrong, and the Dollar General and all those, have items that are not worth their $1.99 or their $1.25 or whatever they're charging, you know, and I don't buy them. You just burn me once, shame on me, or shame on you. Burn me twice, shame on me. And I don't fill the products, even if it's 7 cents. Yeah, I mean, I can't even get the right size ring. That ring is not a 7. As soon as I get my ring pull, I'm going to measure it. I'll bet that runs about 6.5, if. Feels more like a whole size smaller. So, buyer beware. And you know what? If you hate me for being honest, hate me. I don't care. Part of you like me about my, you know, I'm not here to make you happy. I'm here to tell you what I've experienced from this company. They shove it in bags. It's bent. It's bruised. I've seen people pull stuff out that's broken because of the way they shove it into little bitty bags trying to save a penny. You know? No. And the shoes really broke my heart. I really thought I found a really awesome product. I was going to get on here and brag it up. But when they broke down before the second pair even arrived, so I had them, what, 2 weeks? That's not worth it, you guys. You know, it's just not worth it. So anyway, my next video for Coffee with Tammy will be some of the emotional things that I had to go through. I was on meds for a while. That's a lot of the weight gain that I had. Yeah, psych meds will pump you up, but the PTSD had gotten really bad at one point, and I did have to go back on medication. I'm not on them anymore. I'm happy to say that I'm actually mentally stable. Some may not agree, but I don't care what you think. Anyhow, my psychiatrist thinks I am. That's who matters. As soon as my teeth come in, you guys, I could go off on that. This video is already over an hour, I think. I'll have to explain to you the dentist issue on my next video. But you guys have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy the truthfulness about it. If you go buy, if you feel, but I think after $500 or $600 of buying junk, you're going to end up at the same conclusion that I did. Only I'm stopping at 100. Just saying. Anyway, have a great day. Remember to love yourself. Love those around you. Go do something nice for somebody. Buy them an iced tea or soda pop. It's hot outside. Yeah. Tell your kids you love them. Love yourself. Remember to love yourself. If you can't take care of you, you can't take care of nobody else. Anyway, peace out. To the next video. Bye.